Hey guys, it's Enlightenment Garden. It's August 16th today, and today I'm going to do an unboxing for you. We're talking plumerias, so if you've seen my other videos, you know that I've really gotten into those and have really increased my collection. I started with just a few a year and a half ago. I'm up to over 30 now, so I've started to look into more of the rarish varieties, and I came across a seller over the weekend called Oahu Tropicals. Um, they're a great place to go when you're looking for more of the unusual ones. You know, something beyond the ordinary that you're going to find at local stores. So my main draw was I was trying to find a nice red variety. I don't really have that lipstick red color in my collection, so I found one on that site. So I ordered it over the weekend, and lo and behold, arrived today. So let's unbox these and see how they look. Then after we do that, I'm thinking we'll actually do a planting because I get a lot of questions on that. So let's take a look at these. Holy moly. I didn't expect something this big. This one is called Wave Rage. You can see the tag there. So yeah, it is a single tip, but it's just massive. Nice looking root system. Looks pretty substantial there, so it's packed in, looks like some paper towel and plastic. So that looks pretty nice. Let's see what else we have here. So this one is kohala, another single tip, leaf coming out on the top, nice size, nice root ball there. So that will be exciting to get into the ground. Oh wow, awesome. So here is the duvauchelle. This is what's the main draw for me. So nice two tip, tons of leaves, and what really got me was it was advertised as having the tip there, the inflow. You can see that there's buds around that, so that tells me that I have a fair chance of getting this to flower before the plumeria start going dormant. That usually happens around November timeframe, so we have a couple more months here to see some growth. So I'm excited to put these in the ground. While I'm here, just a quick note. So I tend to not pot these up. I think plumeria actually have a really good chance of growing in the ground, and I want them to get large, you know, be real specimen plants here. You know, there are hotels in Phoenix, resorts that have tree-sized plumeria growing, you know, so huge that you can't cover them, and they do fine. So like a lot of tropicals here, you can grow them, but it's a matter of getting them through the winters. And we were lucky this past winter, temperatures really did not go below 32, so I didn't need to protect anything. It was far too mild for that. Should we go down below that this year, I'm prepared. So all of the new plants, anything that's been in the ground for less than 3 years, really probably should be protected. You know, in the case of going below freezing, and typically you do that with a cold frame. I've got a PVC structure that I'll walk by and show, and you can use clamps and painter's plastic to create a shield, and then it needs a heat source as well. So I use basically the halogen floodlights, just put them inside that canopy really, and it'll trap the heat inside and keep them warm. So that is a way to go. keep your plants in good shape. So, talking about planting, our soil here in Arizona is pretty dense. It's clay. Not a whole lot of soil life, so we need to add that to our soils. We need to amend. So my favorite planting method is to go half native soil, half cactus mix, and then a good amount of worm castings as well. I also like to do a little bit of mycorrhizae, which is a beneficial fungus, and it actually helps establish the roots out. It creates like this fungal network, so it's very beneficial. I found it to help with the plants. So I'm going to show you right here what we've got in way of amendments. So down here I've got this bag of worm castings. Let's see what it looks. Show you what it looks like there. So real fine. Looks like coffee grinds, kind of. It's essentially worm poop. So it's organic matter. Next door I've got this bag of cactus mix. Show you what that looks like. If you can see that. So it's got different size bits of mulch, some porous material. Orchard area. I pulled out some daylilies to make a spot here for this wave rage. So that's what we're going to plant right now. So I'm going to carefully unwrap this guy. I picked this spot because I've got ficus trees overhead that are pretty mature, and that's going to help with frost situations and also provide some filtered light during our intense summers. So I've unwrapped the root ball here, and you can see it's pretty well developed. That's nice to see. So if you can have a nurse plant in your final destination, that's kind of nice, you know, because it'll start the soil life in there like I've done here. There was minimal amendments done on this one, so I definitely want to add my worm castings. So I do about, I don't know, 3 good handfuls. You really can't overdo it with the worm castings. That's going to add some organic life. And then I do the half cactus mix. You toss that in. Just going to give it good drainage. Mix that all up. I do like these trenching shovels, at least with soils in Arizona. They pierce it well, so you can really get in there, because you're going to want to make this much wider and deeper, maybe 3 times the size of that root ball, so that has room to expand. What I'm going to do next is this mycorrhizae. I'm going to sprinkle I don't know, maybe 3 tablespoons in there. I'm also going to sprinkle some directly on the root ball. Add some more cactus. Really get that soil loose. actually pretty good. So I'm gonna actually take the stake off. You can see that the seller put a stake on there for stability while this thing was rooting. But for me, I like double staking. So, you know, you can use these little bamboo stakes like it came with, put it on either side, and then use the garden tape to strap it at the bottom in. We get pretty bad winds. So I'm just going to take that stick off, slide it out. Right. There we go. Put this in a well here. Alright, so we're all planted up now, and I just got some water in the well there. Don't soak it too bad, just let it pool a bit. Step back, you can take in the microclimate here. So I already have a few plumeria planted here. And there's a large ficus tree kind of overhead, so that'll help protect this young plant as it establishes its roots. And I got the other two planted as well, so we'll take a quick peek at those through the jungle here. Alright, so similar, another ficus tree here. And here's that kohala. And I just topped it off with some worm castings before watering it all in. And this is where the duvauchelle got planted, in this little plumeria circle here. So here's the duvauchelle. And it's replacing that Jungle Jack's safari that I had planted in the spring that didn't do so well and ended up rotting out. So these are all flourishing pretty well in this circle. So I have no doubt this one will take off as well. Alright, well, thank you for joining me today on the unboxing and the planting. I hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching.